Abstraction. A simplified representation of more complex code that allows programmers to hide details, manage complexity, focus on relevant concepts, and reason at a higher level. Algorithm. A precise sequence of instructions for processes that can be executed by a computer. Animation. A series of images that create the illusion of motion by being shown rapidly one after the other. Boolean. A single value of either true or false. Boolean expression. In programming, an expression that evaluates to true or false. Bug. Part of a program that does not work correctly. Bug sprite does not appear in-game. The character sprite is drawn behind the background sprite. The character sprite is drawn off the screen. Conditionals. Statements that only run under certain conditions. Debugging. Finding and fixing problems in an algorithm or program. Decisions to make before programming code. General purpose and design of the program. Variables and functions needed. How users will interact with the program. Media needed. Draw loop. Animation function run at a constant frame rate of 30 frames per second after all other program code. Expression. Any valid unit of code that resolves to a value. Frame rate. The rate at which frames in an animation are shown, typically measured in frames per second. Function. A named group of programming instructions or abstractions that keep code organized, make code easy to understand, and use the same code throughout the program without having to rewrite it. If statement. The common programming structure that implements conditional statements. Parameter. An extra piece of information passed to a function to customize it for a specific need. Program. An algorithm that has been coded into something that can be run by a machine. Property. Attribute that describes an object's characteristics. Sprite. A graphic character on the screen with properties that describe its location, movement, and look. Variable. A placeholder for a piece of information that can change.